All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the podcast. This one is going to be the March monthly recap that I do. So this one's for March, and wanted to go over, the highs, the lows, the wins, the losses, and we'll probably keep this episode around 15-20 minutes. So first of all, the main channel, we finally hit 800 subs, so I appreciate everyone. The YouTube shorts are gaining traction, as well as the long-form content, but I'm mainly focused on shorts for now, but, we're really focused on both. Most of the time, I will cross-post, so YouTube's like where I get, it's like my main growth engine, but I will post to Instagram, and then Instagram automatically posts it to Facebook and Threads. I know no one uses Threads, but I just have it set up that way. And then I'll also post to TikTok. And then as far as, I don't really use X, formerly Twitter, I'll go on there, but I don't post as much. I'm not quite as active on there. But yeah, glad we finally hit 800 subs, on the way to 1,000 and beyond. The girlfriend and I are stoked about that, and we're just gonna continue pushing and grinding and making it happen. These monthly recaps are what I decided to do for this podcast channel. So obviously after this one, the next one will be the April recap. Today is April 3rd, so generally I'll post the recap within that first week of the following month, right? Today being April 3rd and everything. Just been a little bit busy these past few days, but is what it is. So anyway, sorry, I have my notes here, and I'll get better at this as I go along, but I'm using Dolby On. It's an app where I can basically record just an audio podcast. By the way, if you guys want me to switch to a video podcast, let me know. I could, but obviously, again, my main focus is the main channel. If you're new here and you haven't subscribed over there, go check it out, because it's all about van life, truck camping. Mainly, the main theme, I would say, is rebuilding my life. The van is just a vessel. It was never about just van life. It was about the project of my life. The van is simply a vehicle, a vessel to facilitate that growth. March, it was one of those months where nothing looked like progress, but everything was changing. We're on the job hunt for a different job, and that's okay. The girlfriend is currently working. Other things that happened in March, obviously in January we left Cowtown, and for the second time, but I don't plan on going back. Now that I have more of a structure and more of a idea of where I want to take the YouTube channel and everything. So in March, we put my truck in storage because we're driving the van. The truck, as you guys know, and I did a video on the main channel, it needs an engine, unfortunately. But I bought the truck used. I don't know how the previous person treated it. I've had that truck for over 3 years, so I don't exactly want to get rid of it. So that's why I'm paying, at least for now, for storage. Eventually we'll pay to put an engine in there, this year for sure, because that's a monthly fee I'm paying. The girlfriend's Chevy Impala is running good. She may or may not sell it and get an SUV or a truck herself. We both like the van, so obviously we're keeping the van, but we enjoy having two vehicles. I know that a lot of people, or some van lifers, only have the one vehicle, and that's okay, but we're not, there's no rules. There's no playbook. You can have as many as you want as long as you can afford it. But it's nice that she has her own vehicle. And then the Honda, we got rid of the Honda. That's gone. Dead weight. That's just a four-banger, four-cylinder car that we didn't need around anymore. We didn't have the logistics to keep it. And obviously the van is much more useful to the mission, as well as my truck once the engine's put in there. And the girlfriend's Chevy Impala, which has had some work done to it. It has a new fuel pump and new spark plugs, I believe, and new tires. And I've done vlogs showcasing all of this. But I still like doing the podcast just to keep it alive. And again, I can do more than one podcast video a month, possibly. But my main focus, the main growth engine, is over there on the main channel. So left Cowtown, truck is in storage, girlfriend's car is running good. It needed, which we got done, new speed sensor. Took them only, I don't know, a couple hours or less to install it. This was, again, in March. I think this was, when did we go there? It was like early March, I think, maybe. Somewhere around there. Regardless. So we're both living fully out of the van now. Obviously, she still has her vehicle to go to work and everything, but then, when we hang out at night and sleep and hunker down for the evening, obviously the van still needs some upgrades. Eventually it needs brakes, so we'll get that done at some point, most likely this year. But as soon as we do it, obviously I will have that video up on the main channel. So if you guys are only over here on the podcast, you won't know about it until I do the recap. So if I continue on with these, which the plan going forward is I do plan on it at least once a month, and doing the minimum, the audio, I mean. And get this, so I've applied to like 20 plus jobs, right? This is crazy. And someone commented, and they get the struggle. They had to apply to like 150 to 200 jobs before they finally landed something. And out of all those places, only like 3 companies called them back, and 2 of those calls were from the same company that wanted him to apply to a different position, which he did. But 20 is a good start, I guess. But get this one company, and I made a reel on the main channel about this, a video. I'll name drop this company later, but what they did was they did my interview right in February, and this is April 3rd now, but February, I believe it was the 21st, so over a month. They told me I got the job, right? Okay, they sent me the offer letter. I accepted it, obviously, on March 8th. Nothing happened. Then they resent it a couple weeks later, so the end of March, like March 21st, 22nd, 23rd, somewhere around there. This time they sent the same offer letter, but they sent the background check, which did not get sent to me the first time. I checked my spam folder. I checked, all the folders. Background check cleared relatively quickly, like within a day or less. And still nothing. I've called them multiple times. It's just ridiculous. Like getting a job in 2026, and I've seen people make videos about this like it's a scam. It's ridiculous. But it only takes one company to say yes and hire you. But they just have not called me back. I've called them. I've gone in person, and either the store manager is not there, or when he is there, he'll say, or he'll have one of his workers say that corporate is still working on it. It's like, what is that supposed to mean? Like, they're corporate. If they want me to work there, just they're corporate, right? So they should be able to, this isn't like a litigation between 2 companies or something, or a whatever. This is literally just me trying to get onboarded so I can make some more money, and continue on my career and stuff. Now, granted, the YouTube channel has been growing, so we're obviously doubling down on that, because that's the main end goal anyway. So if this company doesn't want to hire me, that's their loss. It's just, and I'll name and drop this company later, but they I mean, like I just explained to you guys, it's insane how they said twice that I was hired and all this stuff, and nothing's happened yet. And I don't know. I mean, I'll give an update over on the main channel after, if they contact me. I don't know. I'm not even going to bother calling them back at this point. I've called multiple times. I've put in my effort on my side of things. So, yeah. But I'm happy we hit 800 subscribers. And the plan moving forward this month is, obviously continue growing the channel, push to 1,000 subscribers and beyond, upgrade the van as far as the brakes and stuff. continue saving money, and just making it happen. I don't have a lot to talk about right now, so this podcast might actually be shorter than the 20 minutes, which is fine. We can do longer form podcasts in the future, but for now, I could even cap it now at 10 minutes, because I'm just chilling here at the park right now, filming content. I just had some lunch and everything. Again, if you guys want to see all this visually, it's over on the main channel, as well as my Instagram, my TikTok, my Facebook, all that stuff. So, can't think of anything else to really talk about right now. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comment box below. I'll probably just wrap this up here, and I will see you guys in the next podcast. I appreciate you guys. Subscribe if you're new, and hope you guys have a good one. Keep on trucking.